back, and the sleeves looks practically the same, but the sleeves have one notch on the front and two at the back. This here has no seam, like I said, but I did it, and you can do the same if you have a smaller piece of fabric. It doesn't matter. I have gazillions of fabrics, but that was handy in front of me, and I tested here because sometimes these machines skip. Okay, and this is your collar, and these are, do you want to photograph everything?
So you put
Front and back
the fusing
on the collar and on the
collar as
face,
well,
on the interface, the facing and the collar, and the pattern pieces tell you
right.
which ones. Okay, so we're gonna start by putting a little stitch down here. It's a 1/4 inch seam allowances here. I don't usually use those lights because they blind me instead of helping me, but if you want the light, most of the time I don't.
Oh yeah, this is better.
Yeah, because they're weird lights. I don't like them.
So you start about an inch up from the...
No, just surrounding this area.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily an inch, but you can do a little bit. So it's within 1/4 of an inch. So the next thing. So we can, because we're gonna be clipping this corner, right? So we need to support it. It's probably too... So we just need to support.
So it's like a stay stitch.
Yes, this is the stay stitch to support this. Tell me when you need to photograph, so I won't blabber and I won't.
No, it's okay.
And I won't go so fast. Okay, because we're gonna clip in a second. It's right down. It's right down here.
This is right side up.
Yes, this is right side up. Okay, now we're gonna take this.
Do you mind if I turn it inside out, Angela?
No, I don't, but I need my picture. What happened to my picture? So I'll be showing you along the way where we are. So now we're taking this, if everybody can see that. These are the two pieces here, right? And here is my front. See it up there? So you're going to place them like so.
So right sides together.
Right sides together. And stitch them down, and you're gonna go about a 1/4 inch past this, right about where I have that stitching. Make sure you do both sides the same, right? Everybody's with me? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna stitch 1/4 inch, and you're gonna go past
The stay stitch line.
past the cutting line here, and you're gonna go down here, because you need this much here. You need about a 1/4, and then you're gonna do the other side.
So you go to the stay stitch line.
Or you go past the stay stitch line.
Stay stitch line, but I didn't do it so far down, like
Maybe a stitch or two.
teeny bit less than
Then the
a
stay
thread
stitch.
than a
Oh, okay.
1/4. Yes.
Like a
Because
scant.
that's what it looks like it once here, because I don't have any more space. So if they needed it to be longer, they should have done it longer, right? Now I'm looking here because sometimes, I forgot to mention this, I trim my interfacing a little less, and today my eyes are blurry because I forgot my sunglasses at home. I usually keep them in the car, and it was so hard. It's hard for me to see with the sun, and now I have to make sure that those two edges are even, because otherwise I just realized how tough it was on my eyes. But I'll turn it to the back and correct it if I have a problem somewhere. I think I already have. Too far. Well, maybe I'll switch it from that side actually, so I can see it better. Because when I trim this, then I tend to put it. No, it doesn't want to come out. I didn't realize how blurry my eyes could be. I get a very cataracts very bad to the sun. I never go anywhere, winter or summer, without sunglasses. And when it's snowing, especially, and it's all white, it's terrible. My eye specialist said it prevents you from getting cataracts. So
Really?
yeah, not getting them, but so many people that wear glasses, sunglasses.
So
It's a good
can I just
protection.
ask a question? What's the purpose of starting or finishing just before that line? The stay stitch line? Like, why would you not
Because
go?
this one is going to be stitched right across here. But I see this one is a little longer. This one here, because I cut exactly as the pattern, doesn't give as much, because if I go any farther down here, you're going to have, I mean, I started normally here, and I don't have any more space. So that little quarter has to be where it's at.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to turn it over, ladies, and I can see it better, because this black and white or blue and white thing bothers me. Don't go over pins, of course. It's always the rule.
1/4
Yep. Is it stitching or did I lose my thread?
It's
It's not
stitching.
stitching.
It's
All
not.
right. It's just because it's turquoise and I'm thinking white. All right. So now we're gonna come down here. And you know, just like every buttonhole kind of thing, you have to make sure that the two ends are even, because then you're going to clip, and there's your picture there, clipping
Clip
to
the
here.
corners.
Clip the corner very carefully.
I'm going to take the photograph of your notes.
Okay, yes, you can all do that. And then you can print them out. Okay. Now, we have a folding line here. The markings are there. So we're gonna fold this.
Oh, to the notches?
Yep. So this here has another reason. We're not there yet. But this part here now, we're gonna fold it like so. Notch here. And I think it tells you on the note someplace that you can top stitch this if you so wish. Once you, okay, so you have 3 here. Make sure you use the center one. Also, you're gonna be able to tell by looking at the width,
Right.
top and bottom, because the other one is for the edge of the collar. Okay, so do you want to photograph this?
We're recording it.
Okay. Okay. So, if you wish to put a top stitching here, you have to wait until you turn this little thing in, and then to top stitch, if you wish to top stitch it. It's up to you. Okay, now you're gonna turn this over, and you're going to close it. It's a little bit okay. Are you done with this page? Because then, okay, I'll show you picture for picture here. Now we are on this spot here. Also, right for a woman and left for a man, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's showing you where we're at with this. So it looks like that, with this thing sticking up like so.
It's just dark.
It's too dark,
Right.
yes. I should have used a lighter color. Okay, so we're gonna turn it over and meet it together. You were about to ask something?
Well, I'm just.
Say it. What do you want to say? Okay, it's a little bit uneven. I think it went too high on one end.
So they overlap each other.
Yes, so I did the overlap for a woman, but if you want for a man, you do the overlap on the other side. I just need to come down a little bit on this.
Did not know there's a different direction.
Yeah. Just like with pants.
What about
What's that?
fly?
Yeah.
Get out.
Come on.
What's your saying on you?
Button-up shirts, men have it the other way.
Never knew.
Oh,
Left over right.
yeah.
Yes. Well, Ralph Lauren does the women's leftover right all the time with his strip dresses and that. If you're paying attention. Ah, I lost my pin here. Okay, so this is supposed to meet across like this, and this is going to be flipped over and stitched together. But I'm looking at it and thinking that it's slightly off. So make sure everything matches. Okay, can we see it? Because it's dark. I'm sorry, girls. I should have thought of a lighter color. You want that?
Yeah, let's turn this light on, see if it
Okay.
makes-
If it makes sense for you to photograph. So
So-
I can flip it over and see where we're at.
Okay.
There. It's upside down, but that's the spot you're seeing now. Unstitched yet.
Right. This is a very confusing sample. It's like
Is
the
it?
vent.
Okay.
It is like a vent and a welt pocket.
Yeah.
That's complicated.
Oh, the other time that I did an honors class, when was it? Last year, I did the vent, and she said to me, "You're the guru of the vent, so I don't care." I mean, I don't care. I don't worry. And I said, "I don't care. I don't care what I do. It's part of me. I did this for years." Okay, now